Hi, I'm Bill and I'm going to share a tip today on growing carrots. So stick along and I'll show you what I'm going to go on about. The garlics are doing absolutely fantastic, and I'm not sure, I don't know what those garlics are and why they've gone up into multi-stem garlics. I'm not sure. There's a couple of them, I'm not sure why that is, but there we go. I've got a nice dry wood chip path that was kindly donated to me, and as you can see, it goes all the way down there now, and I'll show you that in a second. The shallots are going well, and keeping them, these are the overwintered ones. I prefer overwinter onions because they generally do much better. And all the hedgings coming in. I've got some onions by seed that were grown in December, so they're a little bit small. I've got carrots seeds grown here, and there's another tip that I'm going to show you in the next video. Lettuces are all nice there, and look at this blossom. Look at this beautiful blossom, and that's a pink lady apple tree if anyone wants to know. Yep, pink lady. Not sure too far on this one, it's a bit behind this one, but that's fine. Spring does take, it's a gradual thing, and I just want to show you they're pretty much going over now, but the whole bank was a sea of yellow, so I've had some good comments on the actual driveway. So yeah, no, I've planted up some I can't think of the bloody name of these. My brain at the minute is dreadful. Foxgloves, and foxgloves are really good because they will self-seed everywhere, so we'll get more foxgloves. As you can see here, this is a thornless blackberry bush. That's a red gooseberry bush, and these are various sort of fruit trees that I'm putting along here. Also, I'm doing some plants for sale at 50p each. This is not too bad. Some kale and some lettuce and some bits. Yep. So I absolutely love this wooden path. It's going to be so good in the winter because I can get in the garden without getting completely muddy. I've got three lots of blueberries, so 1, 2, 3, all different varieties. Yes, they do different varieties. Blackcurrant bush, that's growing really nice, and as you could see, the buds are growing, so that's good. I've got some nice rhubarb coming up, so this is freshly planted, so I might pick a little bit just for a sneaky little pick, but I'm going to leave that for a year just to get established, because I've moved it and I've missed one. Look, one's there, but that's fine. I'll dig that up. I'll leave that in to grow, but I'll dig that up in the winter and move that over to the position over there. So probably in that corner there, would probably be a good idea. But yeah, I'm wood chipping everything, and there is some controversial sort of studies and stuff, and people have said that it does suck the nitrogen out of the ground as it's breaking down. But as long as you keep your plants fully fertilised, they should thrive nice, and it's less watering, I think. With my ongoing health conditions, I'm having to do little by little, so I do apologise for all the bags, but we're doing all different projects and they're taking a long time to do because of my back and my optic nerve. I'll tell you, it's no fun. But as I say, I've got some lupins there. I think these are daisy family. It's a daisy family. They just self-seeded in the back garden. I had tons of them from last year, and I just planted a few there. Yeah, and that's a rhododendron, I think. That's gonna burst out any day. I mean, look at that bud there. Look at the colour of it. Oh, it's going to be brilliant. I can't wait for that to burst out in colour. Right, no dig potatoes is easy as 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 2, there we go, and 3. Simple as that. And you just put that over there, look, like that. And then what I do is hill this soil up as they're growing. But the other thing is you can put straw on them, and that's what I'm going to do this year. Going to put some nutrients down and then put the straw on top. So let's see how that works. Trick to this is growing your own marigolds. As you can see, the marigolds are ready to definitely be potted, and I've grown some, oh sorry for the light here, basically the sun comes out just as I'm doing the video. So basically I've sown some rows of carrots, and I could highly recommend mole seeds because they coat their seeds, so they're little balls and they're so easy to sow and see where they are. So I've done quite a few rows all along here, and what I'm going to do is and I hill them up, as you can see. So you hill them up and then you can know where your rows are and where any weeds are. And then what we're going to do is put some marigolds in between, and I'm going to show you how to do that next. And what I'm going to do is just use the dibber to sort of dib a hole with a few sort of every 1 foot or so, and that's so we don't disturb the soil. Not only that, it deters the carrot flies, and it looks pretty as well. They're definitely bursting to grow. So there's one marigold, and you literally, I'm going to give these a good water because some of these look a bit straggly in the middle, but that's fine. And just literally pop them in, and the smell of the marigolds should deter the carrot flies, because marigolds give a very strong scent off. And that is pretty much the whole row. Now I'm going to do multiple rows to sort of deter them, and that's the finished article. Marigolds in between carrot beds, and it'd be nice to see if it actually works. First time I'm doing it, but I've seen old timers doing it in allotment, so I should think it will work. And I know they have a very pungent smell, the marigolds, and these are the giant marigolds, you know, with the big heads. I wouldn't go for the smaller ones. The big ones look much more impressive, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. The front does need a bit of weeding, but I love this time of year because you get all the flowers coming up. I've had a massive nice show of orangey red tulips there, and these sort of grapey plants that were advertised as bluebells have come up. Yep, I had to research where I got them, but they were advertised as bluebells, and I've got a few of them, but I do like those white ones. They do look really nice. Got some tulips, they look alright, coming to the bit of the end now. These all seeded by myself actually. I grew these under my lights in the winter, and then they just burst into bloom. They're called matrix, I think, those ones. And if you look at that, how pretty, absolutely pretty. I love this colour tulip. Look at that colour tulip. Absolutely fantastic. That's the colour I like, you know, two sort of tone colour. As I say, I love this time of year. It's absolutely fantastic. And the peonies, oh, the smell from peonies, can't wait. And bit of a failure, the thyme has grown absolutely fantastic in this pot. I've fed it and everything, but keep getting this bloody weedy, grassy stuff in it. But I'll probably repot it. But the rosemary is just completely dead. But do you know, the funny thing is, I had it all over winter in this bay here, in this sort of this area here, with a load of plants that I got cheap, and I didn't know where to put them, so I just dug up this bit of garden, just cover it, and it looked nice actually. But look at what's rooted. A little rosemary bush. It's come out the bottom of the pot and grown in the soil. So that's a fantastic way of growing it, isn't it? Are these all these daisy sort of plants, and I don't know what these are, but they're really fantastic, absolutely fantastic. This is the greenhouse glass that I've got from this massive greenhouse that we're recovering, so I'm so thrilled that I can't wait to get it done. But with all this weather, it's been a right old nightmare. Chickens are doing well. Yeah. Say hello, chickens. Yeah. They're drinking like the clappers at the minute. Absolutely drinking tons. I'm finding every 3 days they're drinking 2 litres. And I've got 10 chickens, I think I've got now. Yeah. The wood chips are doing a fantastic job, you know, and this is a great composting area. You know, what happens is you keep putting straw or wood chips, and they poo on it, and you add more straw and more wood chips, and it's just literally a composting system, because they keep scratching it and turning it over, and yeah, you literally scrape it up, and then I'll show you my compost heap. And I did get a bit of an ache doing this, but if you look at how good that nutrients is, you know, I'll keep turning this pile, and I tell you what, that's going to be super cool to spread on the garden. It does need a little bit more breaking down, I must admit, but as I say, I'm well pleased with that. Isn't it just fantastic when you open up and there's that beautiful blue egg? You'd think they were hungry, wouldn't you? I'm really liking this feed. As you can see, it's got the oyster shell in it, and the pellets and the corn all in one. So really pleased with that. Oh, they're excited, they're excited. Oops. They flap like anything, they do, these chickens. Oh, they look. What's that? They're standing it. No, you've dropped it, you silly girls. They're scared of themselves. Honestly, so silly. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Give it a big fat thumbs up, because I do these kind of tips all the time, and hope you subscribe. Right, see you later. Bye bye.